Have you ever believed that God was calling you to do something specific for His kingdom, but you didn't have the ability or the resources to start doing what He was telling you to, so you prayed and waited on His provision, but it never came and you don't understand why? Well, years ago, when God led me to start a nonprofit mechanic company where my full-time job was fixing cars for broke people for free without ever charging anybody for any work I did as a way to share His love with people, I didn't have enough experience as a mechanic or the tools or equipment or money to start something like that. What I learned is that God's provision doesn't come until after you walk by faith into the impossible thing that He's calling you to do. It was only after I took a step of faith and told my wife what I believed God was telling me to do that I found out that He had been preparing her for that conversation. He'd already led her to believe that I was supposed to do something like that, and she gave me her blessing. So I said yes to God, and then He turned my life into a fishes and loaves story. After that, I got asked to look at a car for a guy named Eric. Turns out his engine and transmission were shot. It was thousands of dollars worth of parts that none of us had. Then 3 days later, I got a phone call from a guy that had no idea what was going on, but a year earlier, someone had abandoned a car on his property and he wanted to give it to me for free. It was the same car as Eric's. It wasn't roadworthy, but God provided all the parts I needed for free. People found out what happened and brought me more cars to fix for free, and so I did what I could for who I could with what I had. As I walked by faith into what God was calling me to, He provided everything I needed to grow and sustain that business and to support my family, and I'll make another video about all of that.